Welcome to another MP4Nation.net play and review. Today we have the new Ainol V900. Well, it's not exactly new, it's been out for about 2 to 3 months, but what is new is that it's on our site and it uses the new Action chipset. I'll go into more details why this new chipset is pretty cool. Here's the player first. It uses a 2.4-inch QVGA screen. It has a nice glossy finish, simple button layout. Check the accessories. Comes with your standard Ainol headphones. Your manual, which is in Chinese, but the player is pretty straightforward to use. The player does use a removable rechargeable battery. This is what you can use to charge the battery if you want. And there, it just plugs in, has a 2-pin there. But you can charge the battery while it's connected in the player through the USB cord. This is great if you buy a secondary battery and charge it on the side. And here's a carrying case, standard USB cable, just some little card that comes with it, CD with programs like video conversion software, and that's all that's in there. Now here's the player. The player is quite light. Like I said, it has a nice glossy finish. It has a plastic build. It has a mini SD expansion slot. You can add an extra 2 GB of memory, a 3.5 headphone jack. It has a internal built-in speaker, loudspeaker. It has a nice back finish. And over here we have the removable battery. It's actually a standard Nokia battery. So it's easy to buy replacements or additional batteries off, anywhere from eBay to your local phone store. The battery is this particular battery is a 600 mAh. So, and there it goes, starts up automatically once you put in the battery. Let's just turn it off so you can see a startup screen. There you go. This uses the new Action chipset. Actions, some of you may know, it has been is mainly used in the cheap nano clones. Action came out with this new chipset, and it's pretty cool. It does a heck of a lot of things, a lot more than the Rock chips right now. It has even more functionality than the ADI chips out there. The functionality of this player, at least its music function, is comparable to that of the Meizu. Anyway, it has you can play music, your picture viewer, your video viewer, voice recorder, FM, radio, ebook reader, games and tools. Games like, your Tetris. Your tools are like your calendar, stopwatch, calculator. Data exchange is basically to connect to the USB cable. File navigation, just to explore around the files on the player itself. Your settings, you can change whatever. You can find the information. You can change the menu layout also. You can remove stuff that you don't want. So if you're never going to use the ebook function of the games and tools, you can just close and they won't show up on the menu. And you just go back there. Display your brightness, rename playlists, date, time on the player, so it shows up there. Your language. You can even name the player. Strangely enough. Anyway, let's try the music function. See here, you're now playing. That shows all your music. This is what you have, like you play is the now playing. Your all music, exploring everything. Then it can sort it by artist, album, genre. And once you go into these features, you can then click on the album or the artist, and then it'll go through what songs are in each. You can create music lists, directory of lists. Make a new list. You can read through your ID3 tags. Level, I'm not particularly sure about. I'm still getting adjusted to this player, so I myself aren't 100% sure what everything does. I'm just definitely know what all this is. Just the list is, I'm guessing, is playlist, but everything else is kind of confusing. But I'm sure people that use this will know it's what the heck it does. And just play music. It has a nice layout. The speaker is what you expect on this. It's not fabulous, but the audio out of the headphone jack it's as good as the Rock chip. It's really good as the equalizer on this. It has a lot of different specialized equalizers, but it also has WoW HD, which is, so far I've only seen it on this player, and it's supposedly very good. Never really tried and can't comment personally. You can add this to your playlist. When it says add tag, it's actually basically to view the ID3 tag. Fade in, fade out is when you go between songs, your volume. I'll see. So that's fade in, fade out. Anyway, oh, good one. Anyways. And this can multitask. Let me just show you. You can view your pictures. The pictures are pretty cool. It tiles it out in little thumbnails. See, go right back. It automatically scans and finds your pictures, and you can have your own slideshow and such. Now the videos. Audio plays MP3, WMA, APE, and FLAC. For videos, it plays AVI, FLV, RMVB. I believe it might play more, or it could be wrong on the file formats. I don't really remember correctly. You can check out website for the exact details. This can play up to 30 frames per second. Unlike the Rock chips, it doesn't suffer from the lip syncing as long as it's in the 320 by 240 resolution. It also supports resume play. That's why it ended so fast, because this is my third take. Anyway, you can fast forward. It's pretty clear, crisp. The QVGA screen is what you expect on this. Anyways, you have your voice recorder. It saves in WAV file format, FM radio, but you need to have the headphones connected. Ebook, I can't really tell because I haven't loaded any other files than the one that came with it. It does have resume play for ebook, but this particular file is in Chinese, so it's not really showing up if you have the player set to English. Games and tools, like I said, you have your Tetris, Snake, but they don't really play well because of the controls, the way they're laid out. Your functions, your stopwatch, calculator, calendar. Data exchanges for your connect to USB. Your file navigation is to just view what files you have. You can add, you can move or delete the files, and back to your settings. This is a pretty nice player. The Action chipset, the new one, it's pretty sweet. I mean, considering that the only other chipset was used for the cheap nano clones that played AMV files. I mean, they've really done a lot of work for this. Like I said, as far as the music function goes, it's comparable to the Meizu. So one of the important things for players that I think they should have, especially if you're like 4 GB memory, is to have an ability to sort the music. Have a playlist, or at least find music by artist or genre or an album. Check out our website. You can find out the specific details, like what it can properly play, because I do have a feeling it can play more video formats than I said, and may not play RMVB. I'm not 100% sure. More pictures. We have this in the 2 GB and 4 GB models. There you go, the Ainol V900 from mp4nation.net. Thank you.